A lot of us are working from home and trying to stay productive, so respecting time and keeping track is important. Now that's where this visual timer comes into play. It's obviously great looking and lets you create preset timers that you can just tap and start. Now adding a timer is simple. You give it a name, a color, and decide on the duration. You can also create shortcuts of your preset timers and place them on the home screen by long pressing the app in your app drawer. And now you can just tap on that and your timer instantly starts. Coming to the next one, our phones these days are capable of taking really high quality videos, but what happens when you upload it as WhatsApp status or Instagram story or even just a WhatsApp transfer? These apps apply their own optimization and really deteriorate the quality of that video. That's where an app like Venlo comes into play. And instead of directly sharing it to your social media app, tap Venlo, do whatever trimming is required within the Venlo environment, and then tap on continue. Venlo will do optimization at its own end and then give you the video for sharing. And now whether you want to send it as a video or upload it as a WhatsApp status video or an Instagram story, it's all up to you and the quality would be much better. Now the app is free to use with no limits, but every time you use Venlo for optimization, it would put its own watermark, which you can remove, but only if you've purchased the app. But I do have 15 promo codes to give away to you guys, and all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and DM me there asking me for promo codes to Venlo specifically, and I'll hand them over to you first come, first serve basis. And guys, before we move on, each one of you that subscribes to my channel really helps me sustain it and grow it even more. So if you could just show your support by dropping a like, hitting that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, that would do. Anyway, let's move on now. The next app is called Filterbox, and it gives you a very powerful control over how your notifications behave by giving you very unique filters. For example, I've created a rule that I don't get any WhatsApp notifications when I'm sleeping, but they get all pushed to me at 9 a.m. Another one, for example, is where I mute all work messages on Slack when I'm sleeping, so I just open my laptop in the morning and I'll see all of those together. Now, creating these rules are really simple, but it depends on how creative you can get and what's your exact need. For example, you can say that all apps except for WhatsApp, except for maybe Slack, and for phone, because you've already chosen something for WhatsApp and Slack, should be muted when I'm sleeping. And that's it, you save that. So you can create as many as you want. These are 3 that I have, but again, I've just been exploring this and I think it can be really useful. And so you can use this app for 4 weeks for free with all features enabled. And if you think it's something useful, you can just pay $4 once and you'll have this app forever. The next app in the list is the Sugar Cubes KWGT widgets. This widget that you see on my home screen is from that widget pack. This widget pack has about 100 widgets and it's got a pretty good mix of design styles. For example, there's shadows, there's cards, there's gradients, there's also typography, and it's got really vibrant design. There are also some iOS 14 style widgets, so if you're looking for something like that, this is the widget pack to go for. Now, if in case you don't know how to use KWGT widgets, there's a video on the top right corner. Do check that out. Now, I'm giving away 40 promo codes for Sugar Cubes KWGT. Just make sure you follow me on Instagram and DM me there asking me for the promo code. This next app is called Reaction Time, and it's really interesting. It's pretty much a series of challenges that you take, and the app measures the time you take to complete these challenges accurately. The challenges may seem very easy, but doing them in the specified acceptable time limit is the actual challenge. For example, let's pick up find colors. I'm going to get a grid, a 3x3 grid, and I'm going to have to look for a specific color, for example, green in this case. So I was pretty fast in finding green. Pink, okay, that was fairly fine. Okay, that's yellow, and then the next one's orange. I have a feeling I'm not going to pass this one because, well, I'm not as fast. So let's look at the results, and I failed. Now you see? I wasn't fast enough. Okay, now I'm going to have to catch a specific color, which is green in this case, and okay, I was pretty good at that. Okay, so bottom line, it's a pretty fun app and it's a pretty good reality check of how fast you think you are versus how you actually are. And again, to be honest, I didn't think the app was going to be good. I thought it was going to be pretty lame, but when I started using it, I got hooked quite easily, and I've been, going through these challenges one after the other. The next app is a very unique wallpaper generator app. You start off by selecting a template, which you can then customize basis colors that you like. And I think there's a lot of fun involved in that process. For example, I picked up a template. Now I can give it a base color. I can give colors to various elements that were involved, and it's progressive. So, you can choose one color after the other, and it'll start applying those colors to those elements, which of course you can edit later if you wanted to. And there you go. That's a wallpaper worth having and applying on your home screen. Let's try another one. So again, I choose a base color, and then I choose colors for different elements in the new texture, the new template that I chose, and there you go. You can also add text effects if you wanted to, and you can edit the wallpaper in terms of, having some blur or changing the size and so on and so forth. Now, you can also edit these colors later. So let's say I wanted to change the base color. I tap on one and then I select another color. Then I can tap on 2 or 3 and change that specific color and just come up with different styles. And then you have the option of generating a wallpaper that's perfect for your screen size, and then you can just save it. And here are some wallpapers that I created using this app. Of course, I didn't spend too long doing this, but you can see how you can have fun and also apply color theory just to see how good you are at it. Now, there are a bunch of free templates that you can choose from. And again, I think the library of free templates is big enough to keep you occupied for the rest of your life creating wallpapers. But again, you can also go and try on these premium templates that have some really interesting designs that you may want as your home screen wallpaper. The app is called Collative, I guess, and it's free to download. And the last app in the list is something that changes how your phone looks when you're charging it. So as soon as you plug the charger, you get this inside view, sort of like an X-ray of your phone's components inside. And it's pretty accurate depending on the phone model that you use. And you get this animation of battery charging. The app is called Liquid Teardown, and it's free to download, free to install, free to use, but it's not applicable for all devices. It's got a list that it can cater to. For example, all flagship Samsung devices, all flagship OnePlus devices, and all flagship Google devices. So if you've got any of those devices, feel free to try this app. Anyway guys, so those were top 7 apps for the month of October 2020. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and ensure that you hit that bell notification icon. I'll see you guys in the next one.